Good morning, guys. Hello. We are going to start the mathematical application. An investor buys shares of a volatile tech stock right before a major product announcement. Immediately after the announcement, the stock price spikes, dips, and stabilizes. Financial analysts modeled the profit per share using the following function, where t represents the number of days after the product launch. Pt is equal to 10t e raised to negative 0.5t. Question is, on what day should the investor sell their shares to lock in the absolute highest profit, and how much profit per share will they make? That is the question. Okay, for this we are going to write down the formula, that is Pt is equal to profit in t days. That is a given formula. Okay, Pt is equal to 10t e raised to negative 0.5t. Pt equals 10t e raised to negative 0.5t. Question is, we need to find the maximum profit time for the maximum profit. Okay, first we need to differentiate this equation using the product rule. 10t is the first function, second function is e raised to negative 0.5t. So differentiate with respect to t. So p dash t or dp by dt equals 10t is the first function, 10t, leave it like 10t, and differentiate e raised to minus 0.5t. That is, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x itself. So e raised to negative 0.5t times negative 0.5. Okay, then plus, leave the second function just like that. So e raised to negative 0.5t into derivative of 10t is 10. So now we need to take negative 5t e raised to negative 0.5t common factor. See here, take 5 as common factor and 5 and e raised to negative 0.5t common factor. 5 e raised to negative 0.5t common factor. Then you get negative t plus 2. Okay, at the maximum point or at the critical point, p dash t is equal to 0 at the critical point or turning point. At the turning point or critical point, p dash t is equal to 0. Equals 0. That is 5 e raised to negative 0.5t times negative t plus 2 equals 0. That is negative t plus 2 is equal to 0. The other one never equal to 0. Okay, that is 5 e raised to negative 0.5t is not equal to 0. So the other negative t plus 2 is equal to 0. So t is equal to 2 days. It means the critical point or turning point happens exactly 2 days after the launch. Okay, this tells us the critical point or turning point happens exactly 2 days turning point happens exactly 2 days after the launch. Substitute exactly 2 days after the launch. Next, to find the maximum profit, to find the maximum profit, put t is equal to 2 in the equation, that is pt is equal to 10t e raised to negative 0.8t. P2 is equal to 10 times 2 e raised to negative 0.5 times 2. So 10 times 2 is 20 divided by e raised to negative 1. So 20 divided by e. The value of e is approximately 2.718. 20 by 2.718 approximately equal to $7.36. $7.36 per share. So if you buy 100 shares, the profit is $73.6. Okay, thank you for watching.